Costly seat at the kitchen table as beef prices hit a record high, forcing some local mom and pop restaurants to pay more to make ends meet. Thanks for joining us here on the CBS 13 News at 10. Lots to get to. I'm Tony Lopez.
And I'm Marley Ginter. Well, first it was eggs and now it is beef. The prices for the red meat hitting records. Beef prices are now up to more than $9 a pound, going up almost 9% since the start of the year. Numbers show steak and ground beef prices are up about 12 and 10% over the last year. It's hitting everyone from everyday dinner planners to businesses. Your reporter covering San Joaquin County, Esteban Reynoso, is on this for us live in Stockton. Esteban, those prices forcing everyone to make some pretty tough decisions.
Well, guys, we already know that when we step into a grocery store like the Safeway that you see right behind me here, we're going to be paying a little bit more out of our wallets, but especially for beef right now with this price hitting an all-time high, and it's forcing a lot of local meat markets here in Stockton to just try and break even. Acámbaro Meat Market has been in the same place in Stockton for 20 years. Owned by Francisco Ortega, he says this year, however, has been the most difficult.
We're selling about half of what we used to sell in the past. We need to up our prices because they up the price for us.
And demand for beef is always high at his store.
If they buy 50 to 60 pounds, we give them the same price we get from the supplier. We only get about 10%. It's not a lot, but we need to work.
And lately, supply has been harder to find. He supplies not only his customers, but also taco stands and trucks that roam all over Stockton.
The price of the tacos are now $4, quesadillas are $10. What are we going to do with burritos being $10?
About $4 a taco for $50.
Cristina Salinas has also seen the rising taco prices. It's forced her, as a mother of two, to find cheaper alternatives.
I'm making tacos at home.
That's what you got to do.
Making chicken tacos.
It makes you appreciate it even more. When you do get to eat tacos and stuff and go to the taco trucks.
But I think this one in particular, is being driven by demand and supply.
Dr. Sanjay Varshini with Sacramento State says the record high price isn't surprising. He says finding those alternatives like Salinas could bring demand down and therefore prices. But in the meantime, it could sear your next grocery list.
It just throws a bigger wrench into people's ability to simply survive and put food on the table for their family.
Now, one thing Dr. Varshini wanted to make clear is that these rising prices for beef are not impacted by tariffs. A lot of the beef that we buy in your supermarket is normally grown here in the U.S. One word of caution, he said, is that these levels, these prices that we see are kind of fluctuating above the pandemic levels. He says that it's really difficult for those prices to go back to those pre-pandemic levels. So it's something to keep aware of, guys.
Yeah, shoppers are already feeling the pinch everywhere else, you know?
Yep.
Wow. Esteban, thank you.